kid. It's the movement. Clap your hands, kid. It's the movement. Clap your hands, kid. It's the movement. Clap your hands, kid. It's the movement. It's the movement.
Mike's hot. KLG Rap. President Crosby. Grump _P _Giant.
Don't forget the underscore.
We going there. And this is playing around for real, you did? You did. Psychopath on the verge of losing my mind and battle, I'm ruthless. Can't lose in my prime. Since a youngin' had options, I was choosing my grind. My alternate was the devil. I think it's hooligan time. I'm on the turnpike speeding with a Nubian dime. She 5'6", nice hips, a little cutie is fine. We both flossing in our jewelry shine. We drinking Grey Goose. She keep a tray deuce and I'm abusing a 9. Spit from the Mac, the alternate be doing the crime. Hit from the back, my alternate be bruising the spine. Sip of the yak, my alternate be losing his mind. But this is everyday life. This is what I use in my rhyme.
Every day, every Wednesday, 3 to 5, Midday Move.
Midday Move.
Fire. Boy, Jay Styles in the building.
In the building.
Jay Styles spitting that fire. Stay tuned. NorthCoastUnderground.com, where the underground starts with you. I'm your man, KOG Rod. And we got my man Grump over here. He's half asleep.
Grump look like he in the barber chair.
Grump looks like he's in the barber chair as a kid, and it's his third time, and he's half asleep.
And he about to get one of the papers to sign and say he got his hair cut. And a sucker.
Right. Bringing my good grades, get the free cut.
Oh, you a fool. Get a free backpack.
Right.
So, man, y'all been watching the Cavs lately?
I've been checking them out when I can. Playoffs.
I was actually checking them out yesterday.
Serious.
They hooping. But I know on ESPN, they said the Cavs were supposed to come out and blow the Celtics out.
I thought that, too.
But
I didn't think the Celtics would be competing.
The Celtics is a well-coached team.
And for real, the Celtics weren't even supposed to, quote, supposed to be in the playoffs for another 3 years.
Yeah, but the East is.
Yeah, the East is
I think we get, the midday
garbage.
movement, and we find 2 people outside of the studio. I think we could get in
the
East.
You need 3.
We could be in the running. Yeah, we at least need some subs.
Ronnie can.
I ref, so you need 3 more
run
people.
management for the team.
Yeah. I got that. Promotions, management, whatever.
We need
GM.
more basketballs in here. I'll go do that right now.
I'll be back. Hey, you got your Dick's Sporting Good card on you? I'm going to go get those basketballs real quick.
Need gear? Headbands? Anybody? Midday movie?
Yeah, Champs Outlet has all of that for the low.
Yeah, Dick's Sporting
Low.
Goods is nice. I seen some stuff in there I didn't even know they really had. I know they got
in Dick's.
Yeah,
Dick's is a pretty good sporting goods store.
They got a lot of stuff. I mean, headband.
I think they're redoing the Dick's in Parmatown Mall.
They need to redo Parmatown Mall.
They are.
Okay.
They are. They're completely redoing Parmatown Mall. And then I work out by I work at Thistledown Racino.
Yeah.
Randall Park is a pile of garbage now.
Randall been deserted and
dead. Randall Park used to shake.
But you don't understand how big it is until you see all the dirt and debris on the ground because they started demolishing it.
Randall out, man. I seen it and it's like
it's sad for real.
Because I know it was Randall we used to go to in Richmond.
Yeah, I used to go to Richmond.
Richmond had that KB Toys in
it. Yeah, I used to go to Richmond all the time. Richmond and Severance.
Right.
A mall.
Yeah, Severance is terrible now.
Miserable.
All of it is.
Yeah.
I'm so happy they took that movie theater away, though.
Yep, the movie theater just X'd out IHOP.
Oh, IHOP's gone too?
That's the IHOP.
Yes.
That's somebody. The IHOP you was talking about on a couple shows ago.
And I'm so glad that I wish I could have been there to watch it.
Wait, what happened?
They just closed it up.
No, tell us what happened when you was at that IHOP.
Oh, man. When was that V-Day I went and would end up sitting there waiting over an hour and a half on a simple pancake meal? Oh man.
Man, I would have went to Denny's. Like,
Right.
we out of here. We
I
did
could
Denny's.
drove to Denny's, ate, and been home in that amount of time.
And still came back to IHOP and they would have been getting your order.
Right. I'm just happy because at the end of it, by the time I got finished with the manager, it was Denny's prices. So that was good.
Yeah, that's always good.
We went to the Severance was the IHOP where the security guard dropped his gun or something and killed somebody.
Oh my god.
I think so. I think
Yeah.
I remember hearing
That was
something
that
about
was
that.
2-3 years ago.
How you dropped it?
he went to grab his gun and he dropped it on the floor and in the way it fell upside down or something crazy. But a girl
this
ended
was
up
a
getting
cop?
shot. It's a license to carry security guard.
How you get licensed to carry something you can't hold?
Right.
I don't know.
Right.
He let somebody steal the gun like it was a basketball.
That's a good question.
Picked
Give
it
me
up,
that.
fumbling.
He's fumbling the gun. This is not the football. Oh my God. NorthCoastUnderground.com, where the underground starts with all of us today. We will be back. This is the Midday Move. NorthCoastUnderground.com, where the underground starts with the whole Midday movement today.
Squad.
Over here.
You know.
Squad.
So before the break, we were talking about, the Cavs, how good the Cavs are. And are you guys going to try and go to any playoff games or go to a watch party?
I'm trying to find me a little scheme, like a price or something, because them tickets is
Yeah, I was about to say.
$30 for tickets last night. 30, not 30,000.
Where was they sitting? Outside?
Right.
No, outside was free, but $30 was
you probably don't know because outside probably was not free. The
No,
way
it
them
was.
tickets is.
outside. They had 2 jumbotrons
Okay.
outside on the.
You know how they be
On
acting
the
during
thing.
the playoff games.
I
though.
know, right? The
'Cause
further
they
we
went
go,
out-
it's probably
they
going.
went-
Yeah,
They sold out in 36 seconds.
Right.
they have tickets on Ticketmaster for really, really cheap because the news was actually talking about it.
Oh, wow.
See, that's what's wrong with the news. The news
I looked it up.
tell all the
reported
news,
late. I
and
mean, they
then the
should
tickets
report
gonna
it
be gone.
earlier.
Oh, they were gone. They were gone quick, but they had
Hate
like
the
a couple
news.
dozen left for
Okay.
like $30. It was high up, but
I'm gonna try to go. I want to
$30.
go.
They said they were so cheap. After people heard about it on the news and they went down to the game, they were telling the scalpers that they weren't gonna pay $50 because they could have got them from Ticketmaster for $30. So scalpers ended up having to go down on their prices when they were trying to make a
I know they were
quick
mad.
come up.
Like, come on.
Oh yeah, they're trying to sell them for like you could for real if you found somebody desperate enough you could get rid of them for $1,000
Yeah.
more than that.
Right.
So
That's the crazy part. But I want to go though, cause the atmosphere is probably totally different in there.
Oh yeah.
You know, everybody jumping
Basketball.
at playoffs, and they playing good.
Yeah.
they're playing real good as a
Yeah,
team. Finally.
As a team, everybody got their little individuals, but
Yeah, love
it's also the
catching
Celtics.
alley-oops backwards. And
Yeah, yeah, they doing the complete fool right now.
They are. Yeah, he caught that backwards alley oop that threw me off too. I was
Kevin
like,
Love?
Yeah, love.
love.
Kevin Love.
Kevin, I love you.
Yes.
Somebody-
Catching backwards alley oops.
Man.
I mean, to be fair, LeBron
That's
passed it
This
so
wasn't
well.
it. This
All he
wasn't-
had to do was jump and just
I
kind of
mean, but
deflect the
still.
ball back into the hoop. If he didn't jump, LeBron would have made a half
He
court
don't
shot.
even-
Let's put it that way. That's
Kevin
how
Love
good that
don't
pass
even,
was.
He don't even do that on the game.
Nah, I've never seen him dunk in the game.
Nah, he do a little layup.
Right.
But
That's what's up, though, man.
But-
Cavs.
yeah, the
I think
Cavs
we got a
is
good
going.
chance to win it.
I don't know. This might be Golden State's year.
It
I'm a diehard Cavaliers fan. I love Cleveland, but the way that they just have been working, and then to have a
been balling.
Steve Kerr, another player coach. I would love to see him get a ring for.
Kerr
Gotta
Kerr
know.
got lucky. Okay,
Yeah,
because
'cause
any one of us three could coach Golden State right now. He got them, and
And-
they were
right.
that good.
he
Like
got them when they was about to shoot.
right.
You still have to coach
didn't.
though.
I mean, you coach
rotation.
Steve Kerr a shooter. He coaches
Oh, yeah.
shooters.
Right.
All he doing is telling him what he used to do, which is shoot. Keep shooting. Keep shooting. Klay Thompson having 40 and a half.
Right.
Shoot
Right.
the ball, bruh. Come up court.
Oh, man.
If dude play off you a little bit, what you gonna do?
I'll tell you.
Shoot.
That's it.
I'll tell you this though. One of our classmates had a very interesting point. Next round with Them versus Memphis. That
Who, Golden State?
yeah, that's gonna be the test.
Yeah,
right
because
there.
Memphis don't be having all that
you
week
got
that
two,
week play.
yeah, totally different squads. One
Yeah.
trying to run.
Zach
one
Randolph
slowing
keep
it
them
down and
hard.
They
pounding.
say Memphis is one of the few teams that will not alter how they play to
Yeah.
match up.
Yeah,
A lot of
no.
teams, you know, if you put in
Switch
your
the
small,
style up.
if you put in
Yeah.
your smalls, they're like, all right, well, let's put in our smalls too to match up better. Memphis will
Memphis
leave
got
their
that kinda
bigs in.
team.
Yeah.
Memphis got that
Oh,
kind of
San
team.
Antonio's another one. They don't really small ball it too much.
No, they don't
They'll
small ball
force
it.
you out of small ball.
They don't small ball, but they will change the game to however you're playing. Memphis stays the same.
But
period.
they roster is so diverse. It seems,
Yeah.
like, and you don't know it because you think you don't see him often. He trash. You see Boris D out now. He put in
True.
20
True.
because you
Right.
leave him open now.
True, that's a great example.
So
Yeah.
it just they switch it up, but you can't tell.
We'll come back to basketball. We'll come back to this when we come back because we usually don't talk sports, but I feel like you gotta
got
give
to.
credit
It's
when credit's
playoffs.
due. It's
Yeah.
playoffs.
Midday Movement discuss any and everything, and I think the playoffs is what's on right now.
I agree. NorthCoastUnderground.com, where the underground starts with us, and we will be back in 6 minutes.
Going.
Let's get ready to rumble!
You're listening to NorthCoastUnderground.com.
All right.
The Underground starts with you.
The finest ingredients are right in the mix. Mix. The finest ingredients are right in the mix.
NorthCoastUnderground.com, where the underground starts with you. This is your main man, KOG. And we got my peoples in the building. And we are back.
And I went on a candy
at it.
run, so I
Yeah.
brought back the snacks.
Oh, we got them snacks
Sugar, I
in the
need
building.
this.
Reese cups on deck. Shouts out to moms.
Grump needed this because he was
Denise.
tired.
Oh, man.
Needed something.
Yeah.
Before we went on break, though, we was discussing the Cavs, right?
Yeah, my buddy actually just
Sports
texted me.
in general.
Shout out to Enrique. He said he's kind of upset because he heard that there was a rumor that Iverson was going to sign with the Cavaliers.
Ooh.
He said he was looking at Thor 2 dusting off his AIs he got back in the day.
I still got mine.
20 from Mr. Allen's. It was 29.
Oh, wow. Or 2
It
for
was
50.
29 and 2 for 50.
Mr. Allen's,
You remember those days?
he got
Oh.
the shoes for 30.
29.
No, he
2
got
for
up to
50.
29.
Right. Not even 30.
29 and 2 for 50.
Oh man, so that's crazy because Mr. Allen's jeans used to cost like $50.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
2 for 100.
And do fun.
Right.
Get there, them big jeans with people on the back of them.
Right.
Hey, but they was $50.
Right.
$49.95.
$49.95 or 2 for 92. 2.
Y'all in here doing the fool.
But yeah, man, I actually told my boss at work. I said, look, Cavs win a championship. I'm not coming in the next day. I'm going to the parade. I don't care if it's our busiest day of the year. I don't care if I get fired. I'm going to the parade. Like, that's a once in a lifetime
Yeah, for real.
opportunity. Like, literally once in a lifetime opportunity. Especially being a Cleveland sports fan.
Man,
Oh,
and then you
man.
know how many other people gonna be coming here?
Oh,
the parade?
yeah.
Oh my God.
That LeBron's
We'll have-
bandwagon, man. He bring the whole bandwagon.
Bro, we'll have every state touching Ohio plus 2 is going to come. I guarantee every state that touches Ohio plus 2 more after that.
Y'all trying to go up there to the parade? It's only 3 hours away.
Cleveland's only like 9 hours, bro. And I mean, for real, it's not even a place you want to be all weekend. So we just going to go Sunday, come back Tuesday. It's cool. All right, come on, let's say it. It's cheap. You know, we're not going to spend
Right.
too much.
Are we outside? It's parade.
Right? Unless they come after next year. But for the Republican convention, they're putting a lot of money into downtown.
Oh, yeah, they are. Even this year, though. It's good. Actually, Cleveland just made
It's a lot going
a
on.
list of places to visit. Like, they actually got up there on the
Yeah.
tourism list.
Now we're on
I
the
hate when
place to
people say
visit, but people still don't want to
Yeah,
live
yeah,
here.
they said. They
I mean, 'cause
said
we
the
used
exact-
to it.
Right. The exact words was, "I'm not saying move yet, but you need to come visit."
Yeah.
So
They
they
s-
moving up.
They say that Cleveland is a It's not like a weekend getaway. A week getaway. It's a weekend getaway. Like a Friday and go back Sunday.
It depends on what weekend you come down here.
That's what I said. But to the average people, we have Hard Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
We do got a lot of stuff that we don't appreciate.
That us Clevelanders don't utilize.
We don't even appreciate.
When's the last time you been in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
I've never been.
For real?
I've never been.
And y'all lived in Cleveland your whole life, or greater Cleveland area? I know you haven't.
Yeah. Say, you know me.
Yeah, see, I've only been.
We used to pass it all the time on the freeway. And I used, Mom, what's that? Oh,
the
that's
big triangle glass building. Like, oh, okay, that looks.
That's what they be talking about on CNN. And,
right.
Yeah, I'm like, oh.
Then
cool.
Canton has, the Football Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Which is not just Cleveland Football Hall of Fame, the Football Hall of Fame.
Right.
We have a lot of stuff.
And we don't appreciate it.
We really don't.
But if we didn't live on, man, I'm trying to get down there. But I think a lot of people that live in certain places don't. I was talking to somebody that lived in Minnesota, and they said the Mall of America is boring to them now.
Yeah, I can imagine. though. I mean, they probably hate dealing with them lines and all that.
I mean, but because when I looked at it, I know because I watch wrestling a lot, and they had an actual wrestling event in the mall.
Yeah.
They had WCW, like Hulk Hogan was coming like out of the,
I remember that.
I'm like,
back
this
when I was
mall
young.
is huge.
Yeah.
You had people coming down the escalator while they wrestling.
You know, Randall Park Mall used to be one of the biggest malls in the country when it was first built.
Yeah,
it was the biggest mall in the country, and then Mall of America.
And they said,
was shortly after that.
They said, all right, let's go ahead and build this big mall. Right.
Like my dad said, when I was younger, he would go up there, before I was even in the picture. He said he'd go up to Randall Park Mall and Boy, you was thought of, son. I would go to the mall. You'd be waiting in line for a day. You just can't imagine it. Like, even when it was still booming, like I just couldn't imagine it being.
Once it closed down, all you seen was Dillard's.
Yeah.
For like a minute, Dillard's was the last man standing.
I never liked Dillard's.
With no shoes in there. Right. And they ain't had nothing in there.
And jewelry stores. It was like 3.
No, they had that O'Charlie's though.
Yeah.
Because I would go in there and get. That was all you could get was a sandwich, or you could go to like shoes that were cheaper than Payless. It was like pay nothing shoes.
Pay nothing.
And no Charlie's.
Come in here with clothes on, get free clothes.
Oh, that's terrible. It really was though. Randall was. It was.
Like, wow.
That's
just
sad.
the Magic Johnson, pretty much. Like,
wasn't that Richmond?
Nah.
Was it?
Richmond was the Magic Johnson theater.
I think it is Richmond because it's around. I think
because they still have it. It's still up.
It's still up.
That's Richmond.
It's nice too. Like it ain't bad.
It's too expensive.
I mean,
it's way too
Magic
expensive.
Johnson, man, he got money. He probably got the cure.
He has a lot of stuff.
Got the cure on lock.
Oh man, we took it there.
Magic.
Well, coming up next, we got my Hot 5, KOG's Hot 5s. Make sure you stay tuned in for that.
Stay tuned.
Shout out to my mom. I know you're listening. I hope you feel better.
Mama KOG.
Mama KOG. She's
better.
listening.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Get better quickly.
Get
better.
Get better.
But stay tuned. We got the Hot 5 coming up. Coming up next, we got The Movement by J.O.B., our theme song that we took from them. So hopefully they're listening and they can contact us. We've been asking for like a year now.
Turn it up.
So turn your radios up because we're about to turn ours up.
And now, it is time for KOG's Hot 5.
NorthCoastUnderground.com. And now it is time for a little something I like to call my Hot 5.
What?
That Hot 5.
What?
That Hot 5.
You got lower every time I asked.
So, number 5, we have, I don't know, I posted this on our Facebook page. For those of you who follow us on Facebook, Midday Movement, make sure you go follow the page, give it a like, comment anything you want to talk about. If you want to be mentioned in the people's address, comment on there, and that's how we talk back to you, and that's how we let the people know what the people are saying. But, number 5, Kylie Jenner. You guys heard about this?
Awesome.
The Kylie Jenner challenge, where people were putting their lips in a shot glass for however long, and then they take the shot glass out
like
and your
it
lips.
Yeah,
It does. Because a reason I even heard about it was I read something about a doctor was saying that these kids out here are doing the lip challenge. So of course I'm like, what the hell is a lip challenge? So I thought it was a lip singing thing, and then saw it, and I was like, wow, like this is what kids are really doing. It's, if you don't know, I got the video up if you want to check it out, but quick synopsis: you just take a shot glass and you suck your lips to the point where your lips get stuck inside of the shot glass. You hold it 3 to 5 seconds, and then when you pull the shot glass off, your lips are swollen, like inflated, and I guess it says it messes up your blood vessels and your blood in your lips. You could pop it and it might not ever go down. Like a girl did it, and she took a video 3 hours later and her lips were still swollen. And she was like, wait a minute, I have to go to school tomorrow. I'm not going to school tomorrow looking like this. It was just wild. So the video's up on my page of all the people trying it out. Thought it was funny if you want to check that out. Number 4, we have, I don't even want to say that, but the Barter 6 thought it was gonna. I personally thought it was gonna do bad. In my opinion, it's doing bad. 16,000 sales. I'm honestly surprised it got that many.
Yeah.
Grunt, did you hear it?
Of course, y'all know I didn't hear that.
I thought he was gonna say, "Of
I
course,
thought-
I listen to it. You know, I listen to everything that comes
yeah,
out."
and I tried to, but I'm not listening to.
I was not about to put my ears in a situation like that.
I clicked on the video for Everybody's Hating, and like soon as the beat started, I was like, I don't want to hear this.
Right. I heard the
Everybody's
production
hating.
is good, but
I heard the production's real
Production
good.
probably dope. I mean,
because it's just
mean,
beats. Like it's
yeah.
literally you paying for
beats
somebody
and
else's
who,
work.
and
so.
who else? You know, the people that got behind all the music is gonna be dope.
And I think
Right.
He's still on the song.
exactly, exactly.
If it was a album full of instrumentals, it probably would have been cool.
Right. I bet.
Probably would
It
have been
probably would have been
cool.
cool.
Probably would have been triple platinum by now.
Yeah,
Right.
but
I might listen to that.
I might listen to the beats.
Might have to see what that's talking about. Nothing.
Nothing.
Let's hear what that sounds like.
You talking about Young Thug dropping what he calls bars?
And then and then what he said was he considered that a mixtape.
Yeah.
His real project is dropping in August. His real quote unquote, whatever album is dropping in August.
He just seems like a very confused young man to me.
Yeah.
To be honest.
I ain't messing with him.
Me neither. Number 3. A while back, I don't know if you guys knew, Obama said that he was going to
Obama.
go to Cuba, visit Cuba. Remember, U.S. and Cuba were trying to. They severed the whatever it was they had between us, where we couldn't
dropped
go
them
there,
as
and they couldn't go. They couldn't come here.
Yeah, we dropped them off the terrorist threat.
Yes.
Yeah.
Pope Francis is actually going to visit Cuba. The week before he's coming here. He's coming to the U.S. September 23rd. That day alone, he has 3 meetings. He's doing one at the White House, where he's going to talk with Obama. Then he's addressing the UN in New York City, and then he's going to attend a church rally over in Philly.
Oh wow!
So I thought that was big.
Yeah,
like,
that is.
You know, he's the main reason that he was the one who put the bug, I guess, in Obama's ear. Like, hey, take him off the terrorist watch.
Yeah.
Try and mend things with that.
Right.
So I thought that was pretty cool. That's pretty big. That the Pope is coming to America, and not only just he's actually coming and speaking at places,
Right.
not just coming through to be seen.
In his little car.
You know what I'm saying? Like in his little Pope mobile, just
Right.
riding
Waving,
through.
Like
yeah.
a
Waving.
family member that come to all the
Yeah.
family reunions. Who
Who
your
eats and
secret.
leaves. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Oh yeah, well I gotta go.
Do I got to go plates too, or it's cool? I got
what?
Tupperware in the car. Let me go get it.
Right. How your grandmama been doing? She died 2 years ago.
I don't know where you were.
You should probably call every now and then. It'd be nice to check up on your family. Everybody has that member.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Terrible as it is, it's true. Everybody has that member.
It is the truth.
Number 2. Number 2.
But so
This was crazy. Heroin overdoses have almost doubled since last year.
That is
Crazy. I didn't. You know what I always wanted to know? Okay, where do like new heroin addicts and new crackheads come from? Like that doesn't look like a fun drug to do in the first place. Okay,
I feel you, but you know where it comes from? It comes from people doing pills.
Yeah.
And then the doctor
Branching
sees
out.
that they've abused their prescription, so then they go to harder drugs. Because what they say, oxy is the is cheap man's heroin.
Basically, yeah.
Like people would take an oxycontin, cut it into fours, crush it up, and inject it like they do heroin, and get just as high.
Yeah.
And then when their doctor stop taking them, when they take them off oxy, boom.
Right.
You switch over to the illegal part of it.
Terrible, man.
Crackheads, where you get crackheads, it's from the house. Some of the house moms who were doing speed for 3 years, cleaning the house every day, and then boom, they the doctors stopped filling up the prescription, and
let me try something new.
Coke doesn't last long enough. Let's try some crack.
Next thing you know, they in there where the Clorox at, sniffing that.
Right.
and glue and gas and everything. It's wild.
Standing on the corner, he looks like
they're the drugs. They up early with the school.
This 5-year-old kid looks like he has $1. Hey, buddy, you got $1?
Right. Hey, want to try something? It's new.
They said it was 198 ODs in 2014, and I think we're almost there already in 2015. That's just heroin.
Yeah,
just heroin.
That
and
is
then
ridiculous.
Fentanyl, which is it's like 100 times more powerful than morphine. I guess people are overdosing on that more than they ever have in the past before either as well.
I don't know what's up with that. It's like, and that's how people think. That's why people think certain drugs lead to other ones. But I don't know how you just jump to something like that.
I don't either. I have no idea how you could just be like, oh yeah, I've never done anything, but yeah, let me hit that crack pipe real quick. Let me see what that's about. I saw an episode on American Dad. It looked good. Like, it's like, how do you?
I'm saying, where do new crackheads come? Like, just seeing what it's done to people.
I feel like that's not even something you can be peer pressured into.
I don't even.
Right, because what
what
crackhead wants to share crack? Like, I'm gonna let you. Like, hold on.
Oh, you are
I'm
dumb.
gonna let you come.
Hey, no, they did that on American Dad.
I'll let you try some. Like, nah, ain't no cracking.
Right.
He's right about that.
On American Dad, he let him hit it, and he's like, "How much do I owe you for this?" He's like, "You know what, man? The first hit is always on me. It's always on me. You'll be back tomorrow, though."
Right.
And you could tell that was a TV show. Cause
Nah, it doesn't happen like that. Nah, not at all.
They
Unless
sell
they're just out there trying to get people to recruit.
Yeah. You recruit a team so all y'all can get some crack.
And the last one before we go to the break. This Sunday, KOG Rod will be in the building. But this Sunday, Bone Thugs and Harmony concert at the Cleveland Agora. All 5 of them will be present. All 5. And they will be performing East 1999 CD in the whole CD.
Nice.
The entire thing. Tickets are $30 beforehand. So if you get them now or Saturday, $30. $35 the day of the show. If you're feeling a little classy and you want to spend a little bit more money, it's only like $135 for the VIP meet and greet. So I want to see the whole city. Check that out. It's this Sunday, the Cleveland Agora, 5000 Euclid Avenue. Hit your boy KOG Rod up. I'll be there. I live right on the corner from there, so I'll definitely be there. I can't miss that. You guys got to come.
I wish I had to work.
I can't. I'm not. It's after. It doesn't start till 7:30. The camera's got to be back by 6. I know, right? I'm gonna try and figure that out, though.
Yeah, we can figure something out.
I'm gonna figure something out.
We know people with them.
We know some people.
I wish I had to work because I would go see that.
So that's my high five, and we'll come right back.
For the low,
we'll come right back. We'll come right back.
I need to know these tickets.
We'll come right back.
KOG Ticketmaster.
KOG Productions. NorthCoastUnderground.com, or the Underground starts with us. Midday Movement, and we'll be right back. NorthCoastUnderground.com, where the Underground starts with us, and then it starts with you.
And we gonna be all right.
We gonna be all right.
Oh my God.
Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gonna be all right. That was funny though. Man. You gotta enlighten the people with me. We were talking about during the break, literally during the break, we were speaking about
Lamar Odom, and how
do you have that much money
and buy crack?
to buy crack? Like, I've seen people. Let me get a $2 crack rock. Like what? Like, how do you have millions of dollars playing basketball, but you buy the cheapest, worst drug you could find? Like, how? You're right. How do people get into it?
And it's just
I never even thought of that.
He had to do to get that. Like this, I'm betting you, there's nobody out in Beverly Hills.
Nah,
right
he
now
out there
crack,
in real.
right?
When he was living in LA, he was going deep.
Yeah, like dude, you drove to Compton or something.
You know how much gas he had to spend just to get to the crack.
He said you had to drive.
By the time he got there, he could have bought some coke
30 times.
Like dude, you done filled the tank up.
And you know he probably driving in some big truck.
Right.
He probably had like a
Hummer. Right.
Yeah, before he sold it.
Now you got a Hyundai.
For the crack. Like,
Right.
He became a full blown crackhead.
Because that video, he was looking bad.
Like he literally became a full. You went from playing with Kobe Bryant, having rings, being established, married to Carter. Were they married? Or they just dating?
It was dating for something.
Dating a Kardashian.
He was on the show.
You were on the show. Her mother loved you. Her sisters loved you. You had whatever you wanted to be a full blown crackhead.
And then woke up early with the drug.
That's what I don't understand.
It just shows you.
I don't see how you can get into that.
Yeah, at least in the rich society, coke is acceptable. Like he could say nobody would turn their nose. Or
nobody would even say anything.
They would have turned with them. Like,
right?
Is that some coke? Lamar.
Right.
I like you.
Get some extra PT.
Right.
Right?
Now he ain't getting nothing.
Nah, I don't even think he's not in the league, is he?
Nah, and he can't even get on the D League right now. They scared he gonna steal the basketballs.
Steal the basketballs and sell them in. With some crack.
He's up there taking the door off in the locker room. Hey, I got the door with the official logo on it.
Halftime hit. He take his jersey off, go back there, come out shirtless.
He sold his jersey to a fan, an away fan.
Right. They're like, we need that better. Nah, I paid $10 for this. I bought this fair and square.
That would be a trip. He comes back with one shoe.
Oh my God. Man.
Oh, we're just riding Lamar Odom. That's wild.
It's ridiculous, man.
We haven't been here in so long.
Yeah.
It's too much, man. And off air is just as funny as on
Exactly.
I wish y'all could be here with us, but not really, because then it'd be hot in here. And, you know, I don't really like
this
to sweat.
room ain't that big.
It's not. We had 5 people in here once. It was too much.
shaking though. It wasn't hot that day.
What day was it where it was like,
man, it was a football team. It felt like in here.
We were packed like sardines. It was just bad. It was just bad. Sardines. You ever had sardines?
Yeah.
Every black person I know that try to get me to eat them put hot sauce in them.
You don't eat hot sauce?
I eat hot sauce, but sardines with hot sauce, I don't like sardines. The hot sauce with it good though.
No. I'm not a fan of eating something out of a can.
I used to snack
like
on them back
to
in
just
the day.
open up a can and put it on a plate and eat it. I'm not.
I can just eat them, but I had to have like crackers and some hot sauce. And yeah.
By themselves,
That'd be straight.
But I knew, man. Me and my dude, we was going to the wreck. And he had them, and he went in Walgreens or something. We getting Gatorades and stuff. He got a Gatorade. Then he got some sardines. On the run. He ate them on the go.
That's not really
hot sauce packets already in the whip.
Oh my God!
I got some Popeyes hot sauce sitting over there. He grabbed that, put them in the sardines, man. I can't. I ain't gonna hoop without eating.
Wait, let's rewind.
That's different.
He had the packets already in the whip.
Packets from Popeyes hot sauce,
like in the middle counter, or it was like on the floor, and he didn't
like
get to
in the
throw it
whip.
on the whip.
Like in the whip. It wasn't like he kept it. It was like, oh, hot sauce. I got sardines. Let me mix them together.
Got a little meal. Got to get in my protein before I ball.
I was looking at him. You want some?
My one friend, she might be listening. She used to carry around hot sauce, and I don't mean like a little,
package.
I'm not talking about the little Tabasco bottles you'd get from a nice steakhouse. The little bottles.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the full. The Mexican Chichen Itza bottle of hot sauce with the cork, but it's really like a screw cork. You know what I'm talking about? And she would just have it in her purse. And I used to make fun of her for it until you be eating the school lunches. wasn't
Whip it
seasoned
out.
enough.
Right.
She'd be
Hey,
like,
She was prepared.
you go find her in the lunchroom.
I'd be like, yo, Jags, let me hit that hot sauce real quick.
I heard around the school that you got hot sauce. I don't want no homework.
Rumor is.
I don't want to see your homework. I want to see that hot sauce.
I remember catching her. That's how I found out. She was sitting there, and I
Just pulled it out.
Yeah, because we when you could get
Just
you could
imagine that. Though,
like breakfast at early study hall.
Yeah.
And I remember saw her went in her purse and pulled out some hot sauce and put out her eggs and put it back in her purse. And I went, wait a minute. Did you just? That came out of. I'm gonna remember that.
Yeah, I take
That's
this
that
every
stuff.
I'm gonna
day.
remember that.
Yeah, that's that stuff you write down just in case.
Right.
Just
What you
in
need? I got
case.
hot sauce, ketchup, mustard.
Okay,
what
she
else we
has
got?
hot sauce.
When you go to school with people, after a while, you know who got lotion, who got gum.
Oh yeah.
Lotion.
Who always do their homework.
Hot sauce.
Who got
Who did their
pencils.
homework? Who carried around random little stuff like?
Yeah. Little
Anybody got a AA battery? I got one in my locker.
Right.
Don't know why, but cool.
Oh,
Like,
cool. You
cool.
know he got that.
Right.
Everybody had their lane.
Everyone had the little random stuff. Like,
Right.
and then when you use too much of somebody's stuff, you had to make sure you're like, hey, bruh, you
I-
need
I
gum?
got
I got a
you.
pack of gum this morning.
Right.
You want a pack?
Yeah. You got to give back to those who gave
Oh, you got to get back. You got to get back. If somebody lets you do that, you cheat off somebody's homework. I didn't do my homework ever, so I didn't get them back that way. But
Yeah, I couldn't.
At
get
least
them
go
back.
get-
Get them back with knowledge.
Go
You
get
them
the
back.
answers from somebody else, and then bring them to
And
him.
then bring
like,
them to
I got
him.
you.
you're comparing because they already did it. So it's
Yeah.
like you just like, hey, let me see yours. This person's a little smarter than you, and they put A.
I used to do that. I don't know. I know history class. It was this girl that sat next to me. Shouts out to Carissa, man, because without
Shout
her, I
out to-
wouldn't
Oh,
have passed
yeah.
that history
Oh,
class.
yeah.
And if she got a B, I knew I had round there. Because I ain't.
Round
If you can't cheat right, you might as well not even take a test.
Right.
Yeah,
You
true
got to
that.
take some answers off.
Yeah.
You got.
And
to.
I sat.
You got to miss the ones that everyone knows.
Yeah.
That's what I would do. And then the super hard ones, I mean, hey, if it's
Yeah.
right, it's right. But the real easy one, I'd miss on purpose, so it kind of throw off the trail.
Yeah.
Right.
Throw it off.
You like the common sense
And
question:
then-
what color is the sky? Black.
And then the ones that you cheat off of, but then the ones you try to, oh no, she got B, but I'm gonna put A because I want to be wrong.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah.
one you get right.
I know.
Right.
And then your teacher goes, "You were the only one to get this one right. How did you get the answer?" I'd be like, "Oh, she put C. I thought I put A."
Right.
Can't tell them that though. But
Right.
I did my research. I studied,
Right.
and I came around.
Deductive reasoning
Right.
caught me to use B.
That's what I said. I felt like should use B.
Yeah. Well, NorthCoastUnderground.com, where the underground starts with us today.
And then y'all next week.
Yeah.
Why I can't listen to this? Well, what is it to this? It makes me check it more.
Ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country.
The right thing to do for the American people.
This is President Crosby here with the People's Address, where we address topics and comments left by our listeners. You are listening to People's Radio here with the Midday Movement. NorthCoastUnderground.com, where the underground starts with all of the Midday Movement today. This is the presidential address, and I'm gonna address something. Shouts out to Relly Rail. I call him Tyrell.
Shout out.
He says Waka Flocka is running for president, and
that's
is too young to be president. I think he like 29.
Yeah.
I want to say 28, 29. How old do you really gotta be?
40.
Yeah. Like
40?
Yeah.
40.
Who is
Yeah.
You have to be a citizen of the USA for at least 35 years.
Yeah.
And you have to have you have to be a
Yeah, they don't want nobody
senator
coming from across
or
the
a
world.
governor. You can't just be like, hey, I'm gonna run for president today and have no credentials
Right.
before that.
Well, I mean, Waka
I'ma
Flocka
do
did
it.
say he wanted to go back to school to major in geometry. So you can only assume that he's not that great.
Run that back.
Yeah.
Not math, just geometry.
Geometry.
Just the shapes.
Yeah.
What?
So you got to assume that he's not that great at math to begin with.
What he gonna do that for?
Hey man, I like to draw squares, but I've been trying to draw pentagons and I can't
do?
figure it
You know
out.
that got something to do with building something?
So yeah, I'm thinking about going back studying geometry.
That's why he got
What?
Geometry.
Blocker.
Wow.
I was like, wow. Then he said something about the Kylie Jenner thing and them lips
That is wild.
and how wild that was. And how Jay-Z tied that thing with Jay-Z and how Kanye West took those tweets down.
Yeah.
Because the company was like going downhill.
Garbage. Yeah.
I heard titles failing, but I didn't hear about the tweets.
Kanye put up a tweet when it first started up. Kanye put up a tweet advertising it because he has like millions of followers. And when they found out that when he found out that the company was going down the drain, he went back and deleted his tweet.
Oh wow.
Which, I mean, you're probably thinking, who cares? It still get all your retweets. No, you don't. Anybody who's retweeted you something you tweeted, when that tweet is gone, those retweets are gone.
I think he took it down because of the company. I don't even think he cared about the retweets because, I mean, you Kanye.
Oh, yeah.
You gonna post whatever you post.
You don't care about the retweets, but I'm saying the fact that the company was doing bad, I feel like that's kind of...
I think he took it down because of the company.
But that's still your boy, though. That's like one of you guys opening up a company and we're boys. Yeah. And then your company's not doing good and I take it off my page.
I would think you would want to promote it.
I would promote it either. I would ride it. I'm with you. Like, I'm promoting it either way. Even if you do bad, I'm going to promote it even more.
Maybe it's
hopefully to get more names out there. But for him to go and
take it down.
Like, isn't that your homie? I thought that was kind of messed up for real.
And something from Wanda, Aunt Wanda.
Shout out Auntie Wanda.
She said something. I think this was last week's show, and I wasn't able to get to it. And it was what does like we think about like dating, but older, younger. Like 18 and somebody 30. You know what I'm saying? What were our thoughts on that aspect of things? I think it depends. Me personally, I think it depends. If the female older and you 18 and you got a 30-year-old, then do you, bruh. And do you, bruh. She got the house already. She got the car. All you got to do is come through. And as Grump would say, handle your adult activity.
Come through.
And then you can go back home with your mom and chill. Right. She picking you up. He dropping you off.
See, I think that's too much of a gap. 18 and 30, because that's like
18
that's the kid. But I see what you're saying. My girlfriend's 5 years older than me.
Yeah.
And I couldn't imagine. My rule has always been I'm never going younger than my sister. My sister's 3 years younger than me, so that puts her at 21. I'm 24. Nope, she's 22. I'm about to be 25. So I would never go younger than 22. But even when I was like 16, 17, I liked the girls who graduated that year. You know what I'm saying? I never really was like younger women. Yeah. So I don't see a problem with it. Younger, older. Yeah, I mean, I think it's kind of weird when a 17-year-old girl's dating like a 25-year-old guy or even an 18-year-old. I feel like if a guy's going after a girl who's 18, 19, and 20, it's kind of pedophile-ish to me because you can't really take them anywhere. You can't go to the bar. Yeah. You can't go to. I mean, she might be able to get in the club, but if you get caught giving her drinks, you're both kicked out and you're going to jail for consumption to a minor.
License and all that.
So I think if it's 21 and up, after you both hit 21, I don't think age matters.
I don't think it matters.
But if you're 23 and you want to date this hot little 18-year-old that just graduated last year, I think.
But I don't see how dudes get into that.
They get older, and I think they just. When you get older, you're either the rule of thumb is you're usually going to go for women your age or a little bit older than you. Like very rarely do you get the ones younger. So when you find one younger, they look at it as almost, I bet you, like it's a trophy wife for real.
Yeah.
If you're 25 and you got this sexy little 19-year-old,
you look at that. You graduated a couple years ago and you still messing with somebody that got to be to school on time.
That's weird.
And it's not college.
That's weird. Yeah. That's not
right.
That's
very weird.
That's not right.
Especially if it's school you used to go to. Everybody know you left.
Yeah.
Gone.
And I can't lie, I will be like 45, 50 looking for a young 20, young something in their mid.
And when you 45, 50 looking for that young 20-year-old, I'm going to be right there helping you look because you the homie.
Good luck, but your daughter's going to want to kill you.
I know.
She'll be like 14, 15 by then.
Look, bro. I'll babysitter.
You're what? 20?
I'll babysitter. You go handle what you gotta handle.
She can come to Uncle Rodney's house, you know.
You know what I'm saying?
Uncle KOG and Auntie KOG.
We I don't mind that.
I don't either.
And we're gonna take a trip on our favorite rocket
Right.
ship. We get popping.
We dancing. Your daughter's not like. Oh, I hate
Right.
my uncles.
I hate them. Every time I come over here, they want to do this.
Right.
Little Einstein.
Although I'm telling y'all, my daughter be on it. Like music, man. She hears something. What song is this? I like this.
I mean, that's because of you, though.
Yeah, true.
Because I see you listen to. We was talking about it earlier. You listen to everything. You'll give it a chance.
Everything.
Except that barter. But that's dumpster.
I can't believe we even said it again.
But he gives anything a chance music wise. But we'll be back. You already know that Mad Grump Rant is coming up. Stay tuned for that.
Stay
More Midday
tuned.
Movement, NorthCoastUnderground.com.
Where the underground starts with us.
Boy.
NorthCoastUnderground.com you are listening to. Yes. Keep listening, you shall. Remember, underground starts with you. Yes. Clap your hands, kid. It's the movement. 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 It's the movement.
Hey yo, I was just listening to the show. Calling from Cleveland. It was hot. I like it. Keep doing y'all thing. Y'all definitely out here. Salute. Shout out to Midday Movement, making stuff happen. Listen to it every Wednesday. Keep it up.
I listen to Midday Movement every Wednesday. I love it. Keep it up, you guys.
Hey man, y'all really be doing y'all thing with the show, man. I'll be checking, man. Salute. Y'all doing y'all thing, man.
And now it's time for
the man.
Grumpy Rant.
I got to talk. I got to tell what I feel. I got to talk about my life as I see it.
NorthCoastUnderground.com, where the underground starts with us.
And now it's my favorite part of the show, personally.
Ah, man.
Enlighten us, my friend.
Grump got to talk.
Rant.
He done sat up. This is the first time he sat up all day in
He's
here.
been laying back the whole day.
Because I was sitting here really thinking about it, and I gotta, like we were talking about over the break, subliminal game being done. Yes. I'm not gonna say the last name, but I gotta call Melanie.
Oof.
Your Melanie in for the rant. I call her in, yeah, because Melanie's a good friend of mine. Okay, she's been in a quote unquote relationship.
Oof.
Ooh.
Yeah, but what she is the fake breakup queen. I say what I mean by fake breakup queen, what I mean is every so often she hits my line crying, sad, heartbroken. He done did this, said he don't love her, cheated with her sister.
Wow.
Just all this type stuff. And then what happens? A day later, it's gotten to the point me and my friend put money on this. Oh. The over and under how many days she's actually.
You gave her an over and under. Wow.
Yeah.
What was the score? What was the spread?
Last time it was 2 days.
Who won?
He won.
He had the over and the under.
Yep. I thought it was going to be at least 48 hours. It was within the 48 hours.
Oh. So it was under 48.
Yeah.
Wow.
He hit the under. Yeah.
Wow.
It's crazy. And I mean, she really makes a dramatic scene like every time. Just, oh, I'm done. My heart is hurting. Da, 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 da. He shows me the text messages. Like, he really does dog her.
Do she post things on Facebook about it too?
Oh, yeah, of course. Okay, she
I
wouldn't be the fake breakup queen if she didn't.
Yeah, because they always go to social media talking about I'm tired of being treated like this. Then they put relationship.
I was about to say, did she change her relationship status?
That's the only thing I haven't seen. I will be honest.
It's complicated to single back together, and it's always with the same person.
Right.
I love those. I love seeing that.
Always within a day.
Yeah, they go back. Oh my God, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Everyone knows one though, because I know a girl as well. I know she's not listening. Girl I work with, it's like every. The other day, let's put it this way. The other day I went into work. She's like, "Oh my God, guess." I was like, "I don't care."
Yeah.
I don't care. Like, I'm sorry. I don't want to be rude. I don't want to be mean, but I already know what you're gonna say.
Right, exactly. You broke up, you done, you tired.
Done.
Then I don't even get off of work. I look at Facebook as soon as she gets off. I hate him, but I love him so much.
Right. Look what I
Hit it
did
over
for
there.
Bay.
No one makes me angrier and happier at the same time like he does.
Right.
Like, what does that mean?
Right. What's so funny about this one is like every time there's always a different girl. Like there's always pictures. Like he's a Facebooker. He puts him and this girl on Facebook and everything. Not the breakup queen, his side chicks.
Ooh.
Yeah, they going to Cavs games
game
all
all
pictured
messed
up. Yeah.
Wow.
So
So he doesn't care.
No, he doesn't.
Do you know him? Are you friends with him?
I mean, I know him.
Like, did you know him before
No,
he was with her?
No, I met him through her. I can't even say how we all met on the radio, but yeah. Yeah, that's a story in itself.
Little crack
What?
problem back in the day.
Bought a Lamar Odom jersey from him. Then one of them authentic ones.
With the little white dust on it.
Right. He just took it off.
Throwback, the blue one.
It's from the game the same day. They didn't make it through halftime. He just
I know a lot of females like that though, and it's also them type of females that you see them post new pictures with every dude.
Right. Y'all need to stop that, okay?
And they always usually every time you talk to them, they say they single.
Right.
But you see them in pictures with different dudes. Then they say something about being in a relationship, but they not in one no more.
Oh, what's great is
But
the drunk
Instagram-
club pictures. They getting their butt grabbed and all this.
I wish I would see one of those pictures.
I
wish you would post one of those pictures. Somebody grabbing on your butt at the club. Man, I'm gonna blow up the club.
Yeah.
I'm gonna burn all your clothes so you can't go out.
Oh yeah.
Oh, nah, that going out. Nah, you gotta get nah.
Nah.
You ain't got no more clothes.
Nah,
you gotta stay home.
Yeah.
You gotta stay home. See your makeup? I threw it
It's
all away.
wild, though. I don't know why females always reach out to Facebook.
I don't know.
To just say they. And then when you know about it,
guys are just as bad though.
Yeah, guys be just as bad.
Not as many.
Yeah, not as many.
But the ones that are just as bad are the ones who do are just as bad, if not worse.
See, I learned a long time ago. You can only rally the troops once. Okay, if you with somebody and all your people know them and y'all get into a bad fight, don't call all your people that y'all already established this relationship with.
Yeah,
and like, yeah, I hate that. Man,
because
bump
when your
that.
people see her and you get back,
Right.
your people is
Oh, y'all cool now? I was finna beat her up for you,
Yeah.
bruh.
You know what? Don't
and now
call
they-
me no more.
They always look at her when they see her or who him or her. They always got that.
The
Cause
bad
you ain't got
Yeah,
mad
it's a
tension.
bad,
There's tension.
Right.
It's a essence now to the
Right.
person that they
You're
just
right.
don't like them now because
Because you called them that one, even though you're over it.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like you called me at 2:00 in the morning, crying, cussing, talking about she did this to you, she did that. Next
Right.
morning, y'all cool again?
next morning y'all taking pictures of the breakfast each other
Right.
making together.
And then you mad, so you already trying to
Crossing
get
arms,
people
drinking
not to
orange
like her
juice.
anyway. You know she ain't really like you. She said da da da. And
Look at her text. Look at her text.
right, right.
But yeah, men are just as petty, man. They're just as
Yeah,
but men do what you say a lot.
Yeah.
Men are more like that. They'll call, rally up the troops, talk to all their boys, and then
Right.
forget to mention the next day that they got back together.
Right.
Yeah,
so
like-
you catch him out a week later and be like,
Yeah,
hey, bro, you let her go? You let her go, right? Oh,
Your one boy done already tried
you-
to
and
hit.
you-
He
and
done
you-
already
right?
slid in the inbox.
yo, what? He
already was
slid
in there.
DMs.
Right.
Is y'all together? What's going on?
Right.
So I hear he's not treating you right.
Right. That happened to me with this dude I thought was my boy when me and baby
it's-
moms way back in the day. This is like college days, got into it, and he slid in that inbox so quick. I was
real?
like, wow, I thought we was like, wow.
That R. Kelly, I'm a flirt.
So that's a good question. What would you do if you're dating a girl, you guys break up, like break up, not play break up.
Yeah.
Break up, it's done. And one of your boys, the same, whenever it might be, tries to get with her.
I personally don't. I try to hang with people who act like me. You are who you hang with, and I look at it like if you messing with a girl, either she gonna become as soon as y'all get together, that's either my sister or my enemy.
Exactly.
No in
I'm the
between.
same way.
No in
I'm the
between.
same
Either
way.
she cool or I hate her.
Yep.
Right.
And
if I
once
hate her,
y'all
I'll
break
let-
up, she is never to be discussed anymore.
No, she's gone. She's gone.
Unless you want to discuss her.
Right.
If you with her and you break up
Yeah.
with her, I'm the same way.
It's no point. It's
We
too many
broke up
feet.
with her.
Yeah, we as the homies.
The only time her name comes up is a joke.
As a joke. Remember when
Good
she
joke.
Good one. So you know what I'm saying? I don't see how you're supposed to kick it with somebody.
Yeah.
And then you trying to get dudes just
Yeah.
As soon as he get
I would
up
never
out.
do it either. And
It's
me and my one buddy, we did have a small altercation, but not even an altercation. Like, I like the chick, and I would always go kick it at his house because his parents were a little more lenient than my
Everybody
parents
got them
were.
type of people.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I went over, his parents, you could walk in the basement and leave out the basement. They don't even know you're there.
Yeah.
My mom, you got to walk to the front and say hello. And,
Yeah.
when we got a little older, started drinking, people would be nervous. So we're in the basement, and this chick that I liked, she came over to his house because that's where I was kicking it at. So we all chilled, blah, blah, blah. She went home. I told my buddy I had a crush on the girl and whatnot. He was like, all right, I feel it. Like a week went by. And, I was talking to the girl. Nothing ever happened between us. But I go to work, and she told me to hit her up when I got out of work. My homie told me to hit him up when I got out of work.
Yeah.
So I get out of work. I call him first. No answer. Call her. No answer. So I'm like, this is weird. Like, then simultaneously she responds. She texts me and goes, I'm at so-and-so's house. And he replies saying, so-and-so's at my house. I'm like, that's a little suspect. I go there. As soon as I walk in the door, she leaves. She left. Like, booked it. Out with the quickness. He told me about a week later that they hooked up, but I was mad. But I mean, he did give me more than enough ample time to get with this girl, and we just never connected on that level. And he didn't invite her over. She invited herself over to kick it. She's like, "Oh, Rodney gets out at this time. How about I come over there? Because he's gonna come over there anyways." So he thought he was exactly like he didn't think of it like that. He was like, "All right, well, I'm trying to help the homie out. She wants to come kick it over here. He's gonna come straight here anyways. It's cool." And then one thing leads to another. I wasn't mad at him, but I've never spoken to her again.
I wouldn't.
I've never spoken to her because she
I
knew we were best friends.
Yeah, I wouldn't have
And
a
he
reason
knew
to.
we had never done anything, so I was like, I know you know, it's not
I think
like
it's
you
always
took her
been the
from
type
me.
of females with the homies though. You just they come and go females for the whole
Exactly, the whole squad.
the crew love loving the crew. That's I think it's been females like that. But them cuffables, and I say cuffables as the ones that people get in relationship with.
Yeah,
you know who those females are to your homie because he'll tell you straight up. I'm feeling her seriously. Cause your homie, man, she coming through. I'm about to do what I'm trying to kick it with her. We going to the movies. We going on dinners.
Yeah,
that's his girl, man. Leave that alone. I don't see how you can be, a real ninja, and real ninja karate, and consider yourself that, and still hook up with your homie's girl.
Right.
That's just disrespectful.
You might as well when he get up from the table and he got leftovers. You might as well eat that too.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all don't do that?
You might as well eat his chicken.
Hey, you gonna eat that?
The
No,
meat he
you're not
didn't
gonna
get
eat
to
that.
on the chicken, eat that.
Right.
Go ahead, because it's the same thing.
It is.
It's
Yeah.
You're right. You're right.
And females do it too.
Oh,
Females,
yeah.
I honestly think females are worse. Females
act just like dudes. The way we be talking about females is the same thing. Same way females talk about dudes.
But at least dudes are blatant about it. At least you'll catch your
blatant.
homie like, bruh, he's really talking to my girl, right? I just went to the bathroom, bro. Like, a female will wait until you're hugging your girl and then she's behind her and looking at you crazy. You're like, what? You brush it off. Yeah, you brush it off like, okay, why is she looking at me like that? And then next thing you know, you turn the corner and she grabs you. Like the movie Step Brothers. You seen that? Yeah, she grabs you and she's saying all this crazy stuff to you and kisses you and she just casually walks away like nothing happened.
Right.
And you're sitting there like, I don't know what just happened.
Yeah, females is worse. They the same thing. So females out there hooking up with your sisters and homegirls and girlfriend, whatever y'all call each other, comrades or whatever.
Yeah.
Females out there hooking up with their friends.
And they won't
dudes.
tell. That's the thing. Females won't tell. Dudes will tell. At least
Because you'll be hanging around your homie playing the game and you
and
like,
it won't.
bro.
It'd be like, bruh, your girl jumped on me, and I mean, I'm not gonna say no.
Right.
You weren't with her for no reason.
Some dudes keep it up though.
because
mean,
they want to just keep it.
but
that's
why I
you
don't
can
even
usually pick up on somebody's character, and that like if you can be that sneaky and then kick it with me and be cool, I would hope I would catch on to that before something like that happens.
a major situation.
You know what I'm saying? Like I would hope I would see your selfishness before I show you my kindness.
Just like that. It's ridiculous.
It's wild
because they in it for them.
Yeah.
Right. They didn't know you feeling somebody and know you really want to get it on with somebody, you know.
Some situations be blurred though.
Some of them do.
I had a blurred situation, like where I was messing with this chick and then she ended up having a boyfriend who she eventually married and everything. But dude was cool.
Right.
Like he ended up being like really cool, like a friend, like good friend. I wouldn't say like best friends, nothing, but me and him was like good friends. But yeah, and still every time they got into it, like she ran and I don't know, ran to me basically.
I kind of had a weird situation. I was talking to a girl and she told me up front that she had a dude, but he lived in Florida. And I'm like, well, we in Cleveland.
Right.
That's 1,000 miles away. Like, you ain't going to see him often. And by the end of the time we graduated high school, we were pretty much dating.
Yeah.
And then she went to Florida for a week and came back married. And I'm like, wait a minute, what? Like, we just spent the past 2 years attached by the hip. And now you are married?
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
And you going to the Navy with him?
We got a box.
Right.
I was like, you know what? It's cool.
Wasting my time.
Right.
Time, money, effort, kindness.
Yeah, because I can be kind to somebody I like.
Like, I wasn't hanging out with my friends.
I ain't got to waste my time, you know, my kindness on you.
Right?
I could have just been talking to you any kind of way if you was going to do that.
Right? I could have been talking to everybody. Right. But,
wow.
Man, it goes quick when you have fun.
Yeah.
It's 5 o'clock. Make sure you follow us on Facebook, Midday Movement, on Twitter. Same
Midday
thing.
Movement. Hashtag the movement.
Follow us. Hashtag the movement. So if you want to tweet something to us, hashtag the movement. So it's all in one category. It'd be easier for us to look at. Follow me, KOG Rod, on any social media site you got. Follow me on it, KOG Rod. Real simple.
At grown _P _giant.
Don't forget them underscores.
Yeah.
Man. You won't find the grump we know.
Not me.
You find some other grumpy dude.
Find some mad.
He might cuss
angry.
you out too.
They might
really cuss you out.
And you can follow me on Twitter at Incon We Trust, Instagram President Crosby, and pictures is serious.
Oh yeah,
very
serious. He has like 30 likes, bro.
Right, I see him getting up there.
He's got likes.
See him getting up.
And then all of our people who follow us individually, and then when we take pictures with all three of us and post us, then they go and follow each other. I was like, who are these people? Oh, you follow Connor.
Right.
okay. That's what's up. Shout out to everybody listening. Mom, love you. Feel better. I know you're under the weather.
Family, friends.
Mama Grump, I know you're probably listening. Shout outs. Mama Prez. I know you're probably listening. Shout outs.
Shouts out.
All the bays.
All the bays.
All the bays. Mine and presidents. And Grump has.
Grump got bays. The bays is for him.
The bays.
The S is for him.
Yeah. The bay is just us. But the S, that's you. You got the bays.
I'll take it. I know it's a kind of vacant spot right now. Hey.
All you got to do is draft the right player to be your star player.
Hey, true that.
True that. That's true.
Make sure you check us next week, next Wednesday, 3 to 5. And don't forget to check out Grump's show, Trending Topic, 1 to 3, right before us with Shay Renee.
Sure.
So you got to check that out. It's all love here.
But I had fun. We had fun.
We had a blast.
We got to do this again next week.
We have to. We can't miss anymore.
Nah.
It's just not going.
It's not the same.
It's not the same.
It's not.
And then I had nobody to talk to for like the whole week. I felt like.
Right.
I felt like I was just in solitary confinement for a week.
Oh man.
So we're out of here, people, and we will see you next week. Take care.